I'm going to teach you why your brain goes into the negative when you are starting to change your beliefs and or think positively. Over here on my page, I marry science with spirituality for a form of fact-checked manifestation, which means it works 100% of the time and it works really, really fast because science will never exempt you. And if you're not using science to manifest, honestly, what are you doing? The people that use these teachings, they are collapsing time and getting results in as little as 1 day, 1 hour, 1 week, 1 month. So from a neuroscience standpoint, we are creating new neural pathways to be able to manifest that of what we want. We create new neural pathways by creating new beliefs. A neural pathway is a new belief. The stronger the neural pathway, the stronger the belief. What our only job is in manifestation is to form new beliefs, bigger, better, faster, stronger. And so the quicker, the faster, the bigger, the better, the stronger you can get your mind behind these new beliefs, you get your results really, really fast. And when we have a new belief or a new neural pathway, our reality shifts to match. If our reality isn't shifting, it means you haven't formed a belief, you haven't formed a new neural pathway. So it's less to do with destiny and your life being predetermined and more to do with the fact you haven't just done the work to get a result. Because when it comes to universal law, matter and energy, everything is made up of matter. Everything is made up of atoms. And when you shift what you're offering to the universe, the result has to be different. You can't have 100% new belief and be met with the same old reality. That just means that you're not doing the work. So the first thing you need to understand when it comes to why your brain goes into the negative is because your brain is always going to defend what it believes and knows to be true at a dominant level. So if your brain is kind of going against you in this manifestation, new belief forming, new neural pathway forming process, it means that the dominant underlying story is still in the negative, meaning you believe more in your old story than you do in your new story. And that's why your brain is giving you so much resistance because it's fighting for the survival of the old story. Second thing you need to understand is your brain is not on your side in any way, in any shape, in any form when it comes to this manifestation process. As a matter of fact, it's going against you. Now, how can I make such a bold statement like that so confidently with 100% assurity? It's because the brain is designed to stay safe and to stay with what's familiar. Right now, if you have a desire to manifest, it means that you have a belief or a myriad of beliefs, a compilation of beliefs that keep you separate, which means your brain is literally programmed to not have your desire. Otherwise, you'd already be with your desire. You'd already be having your desire. So the fact that you're literally in separation of your desire means your brain is programmed against this happening, and your only job is to get your brain programmed for this to happen, to form this new belief, to form this new neural pathway. But you need to understand that your brain is not on your side, and it's not going to be on your side because it's going to fight for what's familiar. Get comfortable with this. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. But you should only truly be uncomfortable temporarily for a long-term benefit. My rule of thumb is if your brain's not shifting within 90 days, it means something is off and wrong. Either with your education, either with your application, either with your discipline, or maybe you just need someone to spell it out for you and support you. I don't know. There could be a couple of different things there. So the fact that you desire something means your brain is programmed against it, means you're holding beliefs that are keeping you separate from it. Otherwise, you'd have it. That's just a fact. When this happens, your job is to not take it personal, to not be a sensitive Sally. Your job is to observe it, to put some emotional distance between you and whatever is happening. Understanding, knowing, accepting, and surrendering to the fact that the brain only brings things up to allow you to be aware of it so that you can heal it, move through it, shift it. That's all that's happening. Your brain's not trying to be an ass. Your brain is in a situation where it's in survival mode. You applying self-compassion, looking at it from an observer standpoint, not taking it personally, and asking yourself, what can I learn here? what is the common denominator story that could be the reason for why this is being brought up? And how can I shift this? How can I feel better? How can I not take it personally? How can I move myself more into the direction of the belief that I'm actually trying to form, rather than getting stuck in the fact that right now, my brain isn't working the way that I want? And the last thing I want to say, my friends, is if your beliefs don't change, your results don't change either. I say this to just be 100% over honest, over transparent, over authentic. If you're in a scenario where you're manifesting for 10 years, please note that that's not normal. Your desire can happen as soon as tomorrow, as long as you can mentally get behind the outcome. A lot of people don't know how to do that. In my world, we get you on board with your desire mentally and emotionally so you can have your desire physically. If you want to learn more about my programs or how to work with me one-to-one, send me a DM and let's chat. There's also a link in my bio for an absolutely free masterclass that I am hosting about 2 Sundays from now, I believe on the 18th, in my free Facebook group. And don't forget to follow and share for more.